Today I'm breaking down my stereo WetDryWet pedal board that's built around two ToneX pedals, the Jet Pedals Red Sea Stereo FX splitter, and it has some dreamy stereo routing with the Strymon BigSky MX. This was built for tone chasers, live players, and studio nerds who want that real amp feel with all the super flexible routing. Let's check it out. Let's take a quick look at what's on the board. Here's the full lineup. We've got two ToneX pedals, each loaded with different amp catchers. We have the Jet Pedals Red Sea. This is the WetDryWet stereo splitter and mixer. And then we have the Strymon BigSky MX. This is the stereo reverb machine. And then we have the Benson Preamp, where the sweet analog harmonic richness comes from. And then there's their Moskey Golden Horse. This is a clon style mini pedal. Then we had the Crybaby Mini. It's also a mini pedal, and this is where we get the classic expressive filtering noises from. This is an auto wall, so it returns back to the off position when I'm finished with it. And then we have the Pinstripe DiSo Plus Deluxe. This is a 2-channel line isolator box for DSP guitar rigs, like this one. And then we also have the Ampero Control. This is the MIDI brain for switching scenes and presets. Let's hear what it sounds like. So, as you can see, we have two ToneX pedals, each loaded with different amp captures. We have a Jet Red Sea. This is a mixing parallel splitter mixing board. And then we have the Strymon BigSky MX. This is the stereo reverb magic machine. It's so cool. And then we have the Benson Preamp, which gives us that sweet harmonic richness before it passes into the two ToneX. And that's for the wet side. And the dry side, we have the wall pedal. This is going to be the Crybaby wall. This is an auto wall. And then we have the Moskey. So the Golden Horse gives us some chewy breakup, a little bit of boost, a little texture, a little brightness, makes it stand in the mix. And then we have the Dunlop mini volume pedal. This is a custom pedal I built that has a toggle switch that allows you to control the volume or control the reverb or control the the expression. It allows you to switch between expression and volume. So I use the expression switch to control the amount of reverb on the BigSky MX. Next to the left of the Benson Preamp, to the left of the Dunlop volume pedal, we have the Benson Preamp. And the Benson Preamp allows us to amplify the signal coming from the guitar before it goes to the ToneX. So this gives us like more harmonic tone, like a better tone. And then you can also use it as like a fuzz pedal if you want to crank it up. And then below that we have the Ampero Control, built by Hotone, and this allows me to switch between presets and do all my MIDI programming. So I program my MIDI based on each song that I want to play. And then to the left of that is the Strymon BigSky MX. Thing was not cheap, but it was worth it. There's some really cool sounds in it, and it's good for playing worship guitar. And then I have a tuner on this board. I'm using the Polytune Mini 3, the Polytune Mini 3, and it's great. It keeps this thing in tune, and you can also find out which string is out of tune by strumming all the strings at once. So let's see how it sounds. I could switch between the wet and the dry. So here's the wet. It's pretty sweet. And I've got this other this program to have some like feedback. You can hear it. So that's the Strymon BigSky MX. There's a lot of cool presets on it. I can get into that now. So I got the phaser flanger on this for cool blues tones. Pretty nice. So that's the breakdown of my dual ToneX stereo WetDryWet rig. Now whether you're playing live, recording your home studio, or just a tone junkie like myself, this setup will give you insane flexibility and depth and dimension to your playing. If you want to know more about this rig and some of the details of the BigSky MX, check this video out.